Now, News 3 Sports with Megan Blaine.
To love and to cherish until death do you part.
One couple tied the knot today at the Colts-Titans matchup. Their team lost, and Tennessee claimed the top spot in the AFC South, but at least their wedding gave them something to celebrate. And what better place to get married than Lucas Oil Stadium? It just has such a nice ring to it, right? Now, I can't say that would be my top choice, but to each their own. Now, on the topic of rings, the defending Super Bowl champs are well on their way to winning another title ring with just one loss on the season. The Kansas City Chiefs traveled to Tampa Bay for a matchup between the league's star quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady. While with the Patriots, Brady won 2 of the last 3 matchups, and Mahomes looks to even the score today in a game that aired live right here on News 3. Now, as Mahomes so often does, he puts up video game numbers, and his go-to receiver is Tyreek Hill. First quarter, they connect on this 75-yarder and take a 10-0 lead. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Mahomes to Hill again. This time he rubs it in with a backflip in the end zone, and those two later connect again for a third quarter touchdown to go ahead 27-10. Now, Tom Brady's proven time and time again he can lead a fourth quarter comeback down by 10 with 4 minutes remaining in the game. Brady to Mike Evans. The Buccaneers pull within 3 of the Chiefs, but the Kansas City offense eats up the rest of the time, and Chiefs win 27-24. They are now 10-1, while the Bucs drop to 7-5. After Washington's Thanksgiving Day rout of the Cowboys, they entered today atop the NFC East standings. But the Giants look to take that spot from Washington in their matchup with the Bengals. Cincinnati pulls within 2 points of New York late in the game after Giants quarterback Daniel Jones is sidelined with an injury. But New York's defense gets the job done with a turnover, and it's game over. Giants beat the Bengals 19-17 and take the top spot in the division. Now here's a look at where each team sits in the NFC East. While Washington and New York are each 4-7, the Giants win the tiebreaker because they swept Washington this season. The Eagles play Seattle tomorrow night, and a win would put them back in first place. Meanwhile, Dallas is last with a 3-8 record. Now on the hardwood, Virginia Tech is sitting pretty after week 1, winning 3 straight games. After last night's huge upset win over number 3 Villanova, the Hokies close out their trip to Bubbleville with a 76-58 win against USF. With the Hokies undefeated, head coach Mike Young is asked what it would mean for his team to be ranked heading into week 2.
Don't get too fat and happy. You'll get a baseball bat across the kneecaps. You know that. Not in this business. You better keep your head down and keep chopping wood, and that's what we intend to do.
Now, Virginia teams are part of all kinds of upsets this week after the Hokies' big win over number 3 Villanova last night. Today, it is Richmond that pulls off the upset. The Spiders trade the lead with number 10 Kentucky a few times in the second half. Eventually, they'll go ahead 44-43 with 13 minutes remaining and hold the lead from there on out to win it 76-64. Now, the Norfolk State women's basketball team hosts its home opener today, marking the first time a game is played at NSU since COVID shutdowns began. The Spartans won big, 96-66 over Salem, improving to 1-1 on the season. Now, the next game that will be played there at Eccles Hall is going to be happening on Wednesday. It'll be the men's team when they host ODU, and that's a game that's airing live on our sister station, WGNT. So that'll be a good, crosstown rivalry happening Wednesday night.
A lot of people looking forward to that. But how about that NFL wedding, though? That was pretty interesting.
Would you get married at a game? I know I certainly would not.
Maybe the Super Bowl. That would be pretty interesting.
Okay, maybe. I'll give you a pass. I'll give you a pass on that one.
As long as you get to see the Lombardi Trophy, too, maybe.
There you go. Exactly.